The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They run the counter. Evans. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go, dude. Alert. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A nice little juke. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Hold the look, hold. 29.
On 2nd and 9, Watson got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They come up in an offset eye. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Watch 57. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 55. 57. Mike, 57. Watch the pass.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Now stopped him, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From a yard out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. And let's pin it.
Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, you know, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch it. Hey.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it on. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it on.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line. Set. 19. Time to go. Night. Watch left. Alert. Tight end left. 24. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Ricky. 57's the mic. Watch 57. I'm coming.
Out of the gun, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 57's the mic. I'm on.
A shotgun snap for Watson. This will be caught by Brown. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. 6-0 our score after 1.
Take it. 57's the mic. The mic.
On 1st down, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Looking to throw, Haskins. Going top shelf for Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson from the gun, he'll throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go.
Again, it's Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 30 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Hey, let's get up.
To the air yet again, Watson. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Slam. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover.
On play action, Haskins trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And an alley to run. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 59 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Know your job. Go. 55, Mike 55. Rip right, rip right.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Don't get nervous. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go. Mike 55. Ain't no time now.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 55's Mike, guys, 55.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd down, Haskins. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
First down, Steelers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check, check, check. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson over the middle, complete. That's Fleming. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. From the left side, it's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch QB draw. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got you, son. 55.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
54. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, watch the slant.
From the red zone now, Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Watson now. Throwing again. Forced out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Kill.
To throw again on second down. Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Let's go.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long.
Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Watson operating from the gun. And an alley to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On first down, it's Evans. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Watch 55. Hey, let's get this. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. I'm going to come back to you. 55's Mike. And 24. Coming.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Check 55 to Mike. I got one. 24. 64. Match box. 55. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's make these. Alert.
He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Watson on first down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check that.
Third and long. It's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Let him know, let him know. Let him go.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Got him in, it's Brown. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing right, and that's complete. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
When the rep, let's go, right here. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let him go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, that QB's trapped. Hey, 59. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Come on.
Out of the gun, Watson. This will be caught by Brown. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
36. 26. 54. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Back, back, back.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fleming. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Watch the run. Check, 55.
On the toss, this is Jim Brown. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Watson. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
4 down, check.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
You got nothing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 81 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey. You got 3. 3 down. Check.
At after the sack on first down. Watson, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On first down, Watson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, check 24. Watch it, 5.
Here's Watson on first and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 91 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. That one a first down pickup of 8. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Kill. Hey, 24. Hey, turn it up.
Now Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, keep it up.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback